Hey!
Hi everyone, it's Sunday night.
Woo!
How are we all after 1 week away, technically?
I forgot how to play.
2 weeks away
Trying to
digitally.
play.
21 hours of D&D over a weekend. I counted.
21. Wow.
21 hours is how much we did over 2 days, technically. 21 hours of D&D. Which is insane.
Impressive. That's impressive. But we are back.
Yay!
Okay, so very quickly before we get through stuff, and then we'll get back to where we were. So somebody think about what had happened, because you're going to be asked to give a recap as to where we are. But first, let's have a big shout out, as always, as it scrolls along the screen, which is a handy reminder. Thanks to our amazing sponsors of Lost Souls Pizza, Monkey's Emporium, and Shake Glass Games.
Yay!
Wonderful. Right, I will go straight to our wonderful people. I'm going to go from my bottom right across. So, Mr. Dan,
Hello.
Squashy.
Hello. Yeah, it's been a while. I was just looking at my notes, which I still can't read, and I've written Gilly Fighter down, and it must have meant something to me at the time because I've put a big circle around it.
Gilly Fighter?
Gilly Fighter. Does that mean anything to anyone? Gilly Fighter?
No.
I genuinely can't. What is Gilly?
Put a bigger circle around it.
I might have been smoking a lot of spice at the time, so we don't know why.
Spell it. Is it Gilly?
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been spelt to me. I mean, it might be a name of someone. It might be a place. It might be a style.
Was it after you licked the frog?
Who knows? I'll be playing Squashy the Bugbear. I have a lovely foppish leather cap. Myself and Susie are thick as thieves and also thieves. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. Trying to read my own writing. It's good.
It's pretty accurate. And fear not, because I feel your note taking is the kind of collective party memory of what's happened. So I think you're all right.
I'd forgotten Dan was Squashy.
There we go.
I was expecting. I don't know why I was expecting Mr. Lizard for some reason. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, can you bring Mr. Lizard back, please?
Oh, Squashy. I know him. Yeah, boss.
So, going over to Eva.
So yeah, I am Eva. I am a white dragonborn, I think. Can't remember what color I am. And I am a ranger, and I licked a frog, and I have little pixies.
I licked the frog, and I like it.
I have little pixies following me, and I almost started a fight in a magic shop, and I diffused said fight in the magic shop. I was very good, and
That's true.
Apparently we met somebody from the Harpers. I'm just now finding out.
Darathra Shendrel.
Yes, let's go with that. Darathra or something. And we're off somewhere. We decided to travel, and I can't remember why, but we did.
We legged it, didn't we? We had our asses dealt to us.
Yeah, but there was a reason. We were sent off for like an actual reason to go to another town for something.
Oh dear.
But I didn't speak to her.
Haven't quite left yet. But yeah, that's so you were sent on a mission from Darathra Shendrel. However, before we get to that, we have to, of course, introduce the rest of the party. The next in line is Large Susan.
Yay!
Large Susan. She's large. Her name's Susan. She's quite dainty, kind of like a polar bear doing ballet. I'm trying to remember about her.
It's like a wardrobe.
Yeah, that's right. She really likes pandas, and when she gets upset, she worries that her hair's out of place. And if she reaches for a comb, then the world is in trouble.
I would also like to point out, if anybody ever lets Large Susan comb their hair, then you're rolling damage.
She's forever doing Philip's hair.
I'm surprised it isn't like goat chops by now.
Scraping damage.
Yeah.
Just some muddled flesh.
Shredded goat for tea tonight.
There you go. There you go. Cool. Next, Rahara.
Evening. I'm a wizard. My name's Rahara. Now, I'm good with spells, don't get me wrong. But the people I'm traveling with are fucking idiots, man, sometimes. Honest. I got crazy lizard thing. There's a snake. What the hell is that? So we got beat up by giants. Two of them, I think, maybe even me, got our ass dealt to us. So now we're running away. And yeah, let's hope we can make some money today, because I think there's not much money in the funds.
Oh dear. And then last but not least is the snake that he has just been talking about.
Hey, look at the handle at side one.
He was great.
Stranik Opti Schwami Derek Orsley. The you anti-cleric who will heal you, but you won't feel good about being healed, let's be honest. I think Susie and Squashy have realised that a lot of the time it's best to just walk away from the rest of the party, or look at the tactical objective from a different area, because Shizzle was going down in a magic shop against a half orc, and we were like, oh yeah, we've got to head off to Danivar, which is on the Evermore way. Let's start walking now, shall we? And we set off.
You did.
And never lick a frog, because a frog's a filthy reptilian. No, a filthy amphibian.
Amphibian.
Yes. Sorry, I got it the wrong way around. Oh my god, it's
Always
revoke your snake card. Revoke your snake card.
If there's any licking to be done, it's the reptilian on everything else except filthy amphibians.
Okay. So, yes, indeed. So our party are there at the aftermath of the attack on Triboar, where two fire giants, lots of magmins, lots of orogs, and some orcs came in, stole some big stone structure out of the ground, and went off with it. And you guys didn't really put up that much of a fight. I feel you could have done more had you worked together and not just gone. Yeah. So, maybe something for you to think on.
Yeah. Some of us went to get a better view of the battlefield, while others decided they wanted to go shopping in the middle of a fight.
I have a lot, and the ones who went to get a better view died.
Also, they didn't go shopping. They just fucking bombarded someone's house.
And we had the best view. We had the best view of the boulder. We had the best view of the boulder coming directly towards our heads. It was crystal.
And
HD
also,
view.
Large Susan decided there still wasn't a good enough view and just dropped down into the middle of the fucking fight.
No, Philip ran away. I was just protecting Philip.
Yes, Gary. Two of them died. Two of them died and had to get resurrected.
I just didn't think I felt comfortable with the whole scenario, if I'm honest.
Okay. So there is obviously you came back. The aftermath of that was that you came back to Triboar to see what shit had been caused, and the leader of the town, Darathra Shendrel, who is part of the Harpers, suggested that you take her symbol off to the Harpers to understand if they knew anything about the attacks, and if not, why not. They may have found a bit more about the ordning and what has occurred across the giants' landscape to make them understand why they are attacking and why they're becoming a force and impacting the world as such. You did go on a little shopping trip, I think, where you realise that you probably don't quite have the funds to match the expectations on what you wanted to purchase.
Who asked for the trident?
I blame myself for asking for the best to show me the best.
It's the way that like Adam's like it does this, it's like fucking amazing. And by the way, you can't afford it.
And now it's on Squash's wish list.
I'm pretty sure all that trident could do was control fish.
Control fish.
Hold on. Did you say it's on, like, you said it's on his wish list? I think it's on his fish list. I have you know.
Hey.
Also, Gary.
Now we're playing D&D.
I apologise, Gary. I'm slightly not very awake, and I should have said shredded bleat earlier. Forgive me for missing that. Obvious.
Oh man,
sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Apologies to everyone, because there will be many references to players that you guys would not have seen as we all got together and played 21 hours of D&D apparently.
21 hours of D&D.
I got 21
that's
hours.
a good point.
Got 21 hours.
Shout out Valkyrie.
Yes,
Oh yeah, Valkyrie RPG.
Because we met them.
Look at
the
the dice are so pretty. Oh, I just accidentally knocked over one of my cups. It's fine. But their dice are so pretty. I had lots of dice. I spent like £100 on dice, and they are so pretty. But these are my favorite ones. I'm gonna go up to the camera to show them because they're just
check out
good.
Valkyrie, awesome friends of the show.
You have like, if I can get my back getting shit to that one. Yeah, it'll work. It's a dice, but it's so pretty. They're so pretty.
20 there, so that doesn't count. So
there you go. There we go. Like PJ was saying the other day, when did this become like the natural let's get the camera to focus thing? I'll have to take actual photos and upload them at some point because they are just gorgeous. And I rolled 5 nat 20s in a row, like pretty much in one game. It was great. Could not die. Great.
But it was not this game.
And thank you to Sephi for the pictures. I think Johnny's got his one.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Well, bloody good.
Awesome.
Mine is, so I don't have anything that good. So my picture is downstairs, which is why I can't show you. But what I will show you, which is what killed me this morning.
Hello, my name's Felix Bobotan. I'm a right boy.
As you were talking all about, Johnny, you mentioned Remy a few times and said how nice he is. He's not that fucking nice because he chews the corners of pups.
Fucker.
And we've not played that one yet.
You chewed what?
He chewed the corner of a vase and yeah. To which the piece of cloth that opened that keeps the pages for you, he chewed out and it was on the floor. And Jodie was like, after I'd calmed down, was like, "What's all this?" And I was like, "Oh my god, it's the fucking page keeping a fucking." So hence why whiskey tonight. So
yeah.
The scroll was ravaged by a wolf.
A very, very whingy wolf. Yes. Wonderful. Right. So before you guys leave Triboar, however, there are a couple of, one slightly shadier than the other.
Did we level up? I forget.
We're level 14 now, eh?
Yeah, that's sorry. Sorry, I thought you said level 1.4. My bad.
I genuinely can't remember if we leveled it. I know you mentioned something about leveling up, but I don't know if we.
What level are you now?
4.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys can level up if you want.
Yay! Let's do that.
No.
Go for it. While I'm explaining to you the other 2 bits that you will be given. So, as I say, there is kind of 2 people hanging around waiting for you, as it were, before you head off. The first is a human, as it has been pretty much everybody in Tribal. Looking a little bit shifty, a little bit unsure. when you get close to him,
Looks like our kind of guy.
well, and this is why I thought it might be of interest to you. He's kind of comes over. Let's say he comes over more to Susie and Squashy first, and he's like, "I understand that you're adventurers. Would you be willing to take
This is true.
a small favor and help escort me over to the inn in Yarta? It's the next town along, but given the recent attacks, I am unsure of these roads now."
I have a question. Who runs Yarta Town?
Well, it depends who you ask, but Nalaska Thailand is my boss, who I need to go get to.
Just to double check, Dan, what spell are you taking?
Spell?
We get another spell, Dan.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, we're travelling that way. If you don't mind the smell of goat.
Right. I'll tell you what, just so Dan's away, I'm taking pass without a trace. Don't take it.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I
Wonderful.
always think passing out a trace sounds like a spell where you cast it and no one knows it's you that farted.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gas without a trace.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the fact that you guys have just quite happily taken on.
Well, is there some kind of payment or fame or fortune, but particularly payment involved?
Oh, whoa. I mean, hold on now, because Susie has already just said, well, we're traveling that way, so why not? So
Susie doesn't speak for the whole group. You can tell I'm the leader. Look at how hairy I am.
you decide your
Philip is the
leadership by hair. Interesting. So there's nothing that I can offer you right away, but when we get to the Barge Right Inn, then I can offer you fresh beds and a good hearty meal, and also the prospect of another job that may pay better from my boss.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
What
kind of meal is it?
What are you signing us up for?
Never you mind.
Okay. Got it.
Are we listening to this, or is he discreetly speaking to just those two?
Yeah, no. So he'd be speaking enough so that, like, it'd be loud enough that if you wanted to over here, you could, or if you wanted to come and just stand there and be involved, you also.
Yeah, I just eavesdrop more than anything else and wait for them to tell me what he said once he goes away.
Yeah.
Or somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Like.
I'm cool.
We're cool. We're all cool. It's fine.
Can I do one thing, or is the floor quite muddy?
Yeah, I get. Well, so yeah, it's like hard packed dirt.
So
yeah.
Can I cast floating disc? Can I have it 1 inch permanently above the ground? Can I just stand on it?
I love that.
Yeah, sure.
You just cast hoverboard. That's fucking sick.
It don't take
So
money.
jealous.
So the second person that you have there is a gentleman called Othavir. He actually goes over to Vahara Era and large Susan. Can't say your name normally now because every time I want to do this. And then
That's how it is. Her name is just her name said in a weird inflection.
So Othavir comes over a bit kind of meek looking, kind of pulls his hair a little bit, and he says, I wanted to first of all express my thanks to helping the town for what little you could. I know it was a force that was unexpected. I do have something that could prove useful for you if you wish to take it on. There is a family known in Silvery Moon, the Margister family. I happen to know that, well, they have a stash of magical items that they keep locked away. They say for emergencies, but so far nobody's been able to see them. And, well, you all seem capable enough to use them for something wiser.
Repurpose, so to speak.
So thanks for saving our town. You fancy robbing some other people? Is that what you're asking us?
You can do with this information what you will, and I have my own reasons to dislike the Margister family.
Well, you can't say that and not give us the goss. Like, what have they done to you?
Well, you know, family arguments, things go wrong, bets on goats, you know, money owed, sisters lost.
Pets on goats. Was one of them called Philip?
One of my sisters?
He's
No.
a racing goat. No,
One of the goats.
No.
Out the character, we should do a double old school heist where we invite them to a goat race, we rig the goat race, rob them for all their money, and while they are at the race course, we rob their house. Just saying.
We got Ocean's 5. Is that what you're saying?
Let's go. Okay.
Including Philip.
A family in Silverstone, Margister, stash of magic items locked away. Where are they locked away? Like in the house, I'm assuming, but where? Like upstairs, downstairs.
Well, yes, so rumor has it that there's one of the bedrooms on the upper floor. They have a barred window over the rooms, so people can't get in through there, but there's supposedly magic or something hiding a sliding door that can reveal itself and let you plunder their riches.
And do you know if they've got like extensive, would they have their own little army in place, like, or maybe like a crew of 12 security, or is it like, are we going in
100% just heisting this place in broad daylight? It's great.
broad daylight? No.
That's what it's the daytime, and we're literally talking about robbing a place in daytime.
Well, is there many people in the streets? Do we need to
yes, it's Silvery Moon. It's a town, so yes, it could be populated.
Hasn't someone got a spell that allows them to pass without being?
Yeah,
Oh.
we can still be seen. I'm pretty sure it adds this arbitrary number to our stealth rolls. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Last time
cool.
the house was viewed, they had 2 guards protecting the stairs to the upstairs landing. Rumor has it there is an alarm spell that alerts Zamlin. He is one of the Margister family mages.
If only we had a wizard who could, you know,
well,
dispel magic.
I gotta be honest with you, right? I mental message over to Era. I'm like, hey, Ab, this sounds like a job for us. Like,
can I respond mentally? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
If only we had a wizard who could dispel magic.
2 rogues.
No, we haven't got 2 rogues. 2 rangers.
Oh,
the other one. But we are stealthy as fuck, boys.
Wait. Sorry, Adam.
And we got a little dragon, and it's great. The little dragon could be our distraction.
It's the fucking goat clip-clopping around the fucking place I'm worried about.
We can leave, like, Large Susan can be our bodyguard protection. This is all happening telepathically, but it's like, yeah, Large Susan's like, you know.
I'd like to think you've all got kind of blank, you know, like loading faces on while you're all doing this. So he's talking to you, and all of a sudden you've all just gone.
Yep.
Lord Susan's having a similar telepathic conversation with Philip, just by staring at the goat.
And the goat's thinking, please don't comb my hair.
And every
Please.
so often, Philip just goes. "Meow."
I would like to cast my new spell, Sending, then, and do an approximation of a goat voice and go, please don't squeeze my head so hard. At large, Susan.
Oh,
Lord Susan's very confused that Philip has finally spoken back to her. After all this time, she's almost angry.
Squeeze his head immediately.
Well, we got.
I feel like we have to take this job on, but we can't say we're taking this job on because then we're going to incriminate ourselves.
Yeah, so all we're going to do is we're going to look at him and go, is there anything you want for this information?
I am merely a humble villager expressing their gratitude.
There's two of us, so if we get caught, just telling you, if they are like torturing us, who told you, you might get fucked in the ass. But we're not going to get caught. So it's going to be all right.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to Silvery Moon. Is that where we are? Are we at Silvery Moon?
You're at Triboar.
Oh, let's go to Silvery Moon.
So Silvery Moon is kind of on its way around. So the closest in order for you is taking your new guest, who is now just awkwardly kind of stood at the edge of the village waiting for you, to Yarta.
Okay, we'll go there first then.
And then on Silvery Moon, and then on to Everlund, where you would find the Harpers and where you need to drop that off.
Let's do.
Now, I'm level 4 now. So how far is the distance?
5.
Did you level down, Johnny?
Johnny, we leveled up.
Yeah, I know. So I'm level. Yeah, so I'm level 5 now. So how far's the distance, Adam? Please.
Between where you are and Yarta.
Yeah, to get to Yarta.
2 moments.
Because I think I might have something that might be able to speed the journey up a bit. But how many of us are in the party, please?
5 plus the new random NPCs.
Yeah.
6.
Who
Plus
we're
Philip,
going to call?
7.
We didn't get his name. But if everyone calls him Nigel, I'll introduce him as Nigel. Everybody, this is Nigel.
Nigel sounds good.
Nigel, that's his name now. His name is Nigel.
So, on foot, it's about 2 days.
If you're trying dimension doors, that's not going to work.
No.
As a thank you.
Go.
Is Nigel who you've called the guy that you're taking on with you?
To Yarta, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
We're such dicks.
So
I just introduced him to everyone as Nigel.
This is Nigel.
Everybody, this is Nigel.
Is he correct? Is Nigel correcting Susie?
No, he's not. But his name is also not Nigel. So you know. However, as a thank you, as you get further, just on the outskirts of town, there is a cart with a donkey kind of stood by.
Ooh.
And he's like, I thought this might help travel.
Thank you very much, Nigel. You'll go far. It's that kind of thinking that we appreciate around here.
Thank you very much, oh little Nigel.
Wonderful. So you've got a little cart,
Hey,
little donkey.
Little donkey, little donkey.
let's go to the next town that I've already forgotten. What's
Yarta.
Yarta, that's the
We're
one.
off
As
on
a
the-
ranger, I am great at this geography stuff as a ranger, let me tell you. I know
We're
exactly
off on the
where
dusty
we're
road.
Right.
Look, when it gets to mountain terrain, then I'm good, okay? This whole flat land shit. What is this? This confuses
Just-
me. I need the mountains.
just-
I need to recognise what I am by a rock.
Should we sack the donkey off and strap the cart up to Large Susan?
To Large
Sure.
Susan.
Yeah.
But
Large
also,
Susan's fine with this.
Ayla just needs to sit on Large Susan's shoulders, and then she's in the mountains, right?
Yeah.
Is that how that works? Is that how that works?
Can we stack the donkey between
He's
Susan
just
and
called a
the
random guy
goat?
Nigel. Of course, he's going to tell you that's how that fucking works.
I will say, if you start picking up the donkey and start singing under surface pressure from Encanto, I swear to God.
I'm not being funny, but we're about to embark on an arduous journey, and no one's licked the frog.
I lick the frog. Let's go. Lick the.
Oh. And that was the end of the session. All right, give me a D100 roll. Whoever's
Hell
licking
yeah.
the frog, give me a
I'm
D100
licking the
roll.
frog always.
Don't lick no amphibians, crazy fools.
15.
15. Oh, I mean, I think you guys are healthy, but for the next 1 minute, you regain 1 HP at the beginning of each of your turn. Is what it
Oh,
is.
there we go. There you go. It was a good thing. I just feel extra energized. I'm like, this frog has blessed me on this journey. We're gonna have a good day, guys. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Do you not
It's
keep stabbing yourself in the hand for a minute?
fine. just to keep up. No.
So Chatbox, they found a petrified frog. I can't remember where they found said petrified frog.
I got
It
it.
was, in the
Right.
it was in the chest where we got the dice from and all the
Oh,
other
there
shit
you go.
from.
So they found it very early on. It was petrified and it had runes graved into it, and now they're licking it and they're getting random effects happening to them.
Because we demanded
That's-
D100.
So just to clarify, what is the frog? Is it petrified? Because is he standing there going, "Ah," or is it?
It's like a piece of leather. It's like mummified, isn't it? That's like a shrunken head, but a
I
frog.
thought
Frog
petrified was when you get turned into stone. What's that one?
That is when you get
Yeah.
turned into stone. That is
It's like
petrified.
a basilisk.
Yeah.
Or even
Yeah.
Medusa. Or however, obviously some of the artwork from Sefi has been that good with the frog looking quite healthy. So I'm open to making it a live frog as well now that you just keep like.
No,
Oh.
I feel like
Whoa. The snake's got something to say about live amphibians in the party. Oh.
I feel like we just need to start like breeding the frogs. Let's just gather more frogs and we'll have like a little frog sanctuary.
So
They can-
anyone
can-
else licking the frog?
I rolled a 40.
40.
Well, I am strapped. I'm strapped to the carriage.
40.
Uh, 4-0 with a donkey
Oh.
under one arm and a goat on my shoulder.
Well, I mean, that's again, you're getting all the health tonight because that was you healed 10 hit points instantly.
Okay, cool.
So anyone else? Anyone else?
We feel like completely invigorated. Like this is all good. What do you say, Squashy?
Yeah, I'll lick the frog.
Yes.
I can see him shaking his head. Like, anyone else is like, no. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Here we go. 95.
Way.
95.
What could it mean?
I love when they're
Your
really
legs
big
drop
or really
off.
small numbers.
Oh, amazing.
You cast fireball.
Thankfully, it's only a minute, so you're all right. But for the next minute, you start attracting all non-magical projectiles. Any ranged attack made against you will have advantage, and any attack made against someone close to you has a 20% chance of hitting you rather than the original target.
Well,
This
it's
is
now,
great.
It's now the time to start a fight with somebody.
I mean, you've got Nigel on the cart with you, so you know.
No, I all of a sudden feel like a magnet for trouble, so I'm going to shut up and keep my head down.
Aww. Right, let's go.
Shove the cap a bit further down, and off we go.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so I will need from from whoever hasn't licked the frog. So there's Susie or Ahara. Another D100 roll, please.
Which one's rolling?
Yeah,
Who's rolling?
tough shit. You're licking the frog.
To be fair,
Rahara, you roll because my internet connection won't stand up to it.
What do you want to roll?
D100.
D100.
we forced the shopkeeper to lick the frog, and he was buzzing with poetry.
Yeah.
How do you edit it now?
You just roll a D100 is in the little dice thing.
Little dice symbol in the bottom left, if you like.
Hasn't been that long.
And you want the
Johnny.
one that's got the two D10s.
It's dice.
Yeah. What a dice.
Considering I had to keep reminding Johnny to not roll the D&D Beyond dice in person.
32.
32.
I'm not licking it, though, am I?
No. This is so this is what you come across on the road on your way to Yarta.
I'm head down gunning. I am learning a couple of spells. Adam, I need to learn knock really quick. Can I use it to learn how to do knock?
That's fine. However, coming up, you see that there is a slightly worse for wear merchant or barterer on the side of the road with a little blanket out and some bits across. And as you get closer, you can hear him going, anyone, yes, welcome, come. View our wares, purchase at your heart's desire. We have all sorts of things available here. All sorts of things. Come and
Are
have
they
a
dice? Are there dice on his little like?
There's a small set of leather dice on the list.
I want them. I want the dice.
Could I briefly cast Detect Magic first?
Yes, you can.
Look, I don't often get. I'm gonna have to go back to being sensible in the next campaign. Let me be chaotic while I can. Let me get it out of my head.
And it's cast.
And it's cast.
That's fine.
We spend the next 10 minutes. You can ritually cast that, can't you?
Yeah, I'll just burn a spell slot. Get it done.
Amazing. Just like that. So the only thing that lights up is there's a small it actually looks quite nice compared to the rest of it. There's a small little flask that's glass with kind of pewter base and quite nice sort of filigree up the sides with a little glass stopper there. And it's got a kind of a pinkish hued liquid that glows for you. That's the only thing there that kind of lights up across that. And of course, all of your magic.
I want the leather
stuff
dice.
that you've got.
What stuff has he got in them? Tell us, give us a little list. Has he got like a glass cutter? That would be handy.
I love the
Glass
bushy.
cutter would be bloody
I love the bushy. All of last session we had a shopping montage, and then we rolled another shopping montage.
Just to point it out that I do have other things other than shopping montages as well, right? You could have found like cultists along here. I've got fucking traps. I've got old men with riddles.
Shopping.
So I heard what I heard was other montages are available.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a guy giving training. We could do a training montage.
Oh yes.
Kids that needed teaching. We're going to do a teaching montage.
We've got somebody standing by a door knocking on the door. A knocking montage.
Right, what has he got? Here we go.
Large Susan got to buy a goat. I want to buy dice. Okay, this is.
Large Susan isn't mad at that.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
So he has a rather heavy-looking rolling pin.
Ooh.
It looks like the kind of the new ones with the handles either side, and a kind of a big, looks brass, maybe with some sort of writing on it. You'd have to hold it and kind of follow it round to understand what writing it is on it. But it's,
how much does he want for it? It's good. Good morning, good sir. How much would you like for the brass?
A gold piece.
Dan, I'll buy it. It's in the bag. Holding.
Do you want to read it?
Write it on your little piece of paper.
Already done. Brass rolling pin.
Well, yeah. Can we read it? Can we read what it says first?
Rolling pin, brass.
No, not your piece of paper.
I don't know what the writing says on the rolling pin, silly.
We haven't got time for that now. Bloody hell, man.
Does anybody read Dwarvish?
Dwarvish?
Yeah.
Ooh, no. Susan barely reads giant.
No, I don't have Dwarvish.
Yeah,
No?
I can. I can speak loads of shit. I can speak Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
There we go.
There you go. So, Johnny, you'll know what it says, but it's up to you whether you tell everyone else.
No, fuck them. Can you message me?
Yeah. There is the leather dice.
I want them.
2
How
silver
much?
pieces for the leather dice.
100%. Yes.
Could I buy the glass and pewter? Flask?
Yes.
Sir, how much for this delightful object?
Well, that is my most expensive. That is my most expensive item. 10 gold pieces.
10. How about 9, and we'll let you lick the frog?
I'm not entirely sure what that means. How about 9 and I don't lick the frog?
That is not a euphemism.
Okay, good.
The dragon, but not.
My dice collection is
Right.
growing.
So, G, you've got a potion of vitality.
Ooh. Nice.
Stick it in the bag of holding, please, Johnny.
So it's a portion of vitality,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it was found by.
Do you want me to spell that? Are you okay? Lovely.
No, Susie.
Um,
Susie put it in the bag of holding. So if I
Are
write,
you writing who's put it?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm going to nick it all anyway.
You're
I
not the
wanted
thief
one of
this
them.
time.
In the player's handbook is this thing like you get the amber spell where you can lock things in the amber. So you have to cast the spell every time to do it. So, but then now I got this back. Oh yeah, I got a bag of holding.
Yeah, little bag of holding.
Yes. So his bag of holding, so for Chatbox, Seffi, for anyone watching, his bag of holding will act normally as and when everything is going according to plan. However, if he's trying to pull something out of his bag of holding, when they're in a battle, he just has to stick his hand in and pull something out and see what they get. Will it be useful? Will it not?
In this situation, I have pulled out, there's a beholder in front of us. 12 portions.
There.
There you go.
I will say, does your bag of holding have like performance anxiety? Is that what we're finding out?
Also, that this gentleman is selling is the bottom half of a
Petrified
knoll's
dog.
mandible. So his jaw, well, he says it's from a knoll, but you know.
How much?
2 silver pieces.
Done.
He's rubbing his hands. He can't believe his luck.
I'm gonna attach it to my leather cap as like a centerpiece.
Oh, of course,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. The last item is an ivory cone. Looks quite nice, quite fragile, very nicely engraved.
Lord Susan just goes and picks it up.
I turned to the guy and I go, sir, how much is the brush?
5 silver pieces.
Dan, I give him 10 silver pieces.
Look, I got you a comb.
Amazing. Where you've cleaned house on his little items of wares.
Great. Best encounter. Love it.
He's got nothing else to show you. He's like, well, thank you very much.
How much for the blanket?
A silver piece.
Done. One blanket.
Shirley's not going to believe me when I get home.
Have we still got the donkey?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Nigel or Shalvar, as his name is actually, is just kind of sat a little bit bemused watching you all. You know.
I think we should put the blanket. I think we should put the blanket on the donkey, and then the goat should be riding the donkey, like leading the vanguard.
Okay.
It's nothing like being inconspicuous, is it? Nothing like being inconspicuous.
Okay.
I like how the goat's on point. Nothing can go wrong.
Do we love? I'm a goat. Anyway.
So that means the only person left that's not rolled a D100, G, roll a D100 if you can, without
just physically roll it.
Yeah.
Choose your destructor.
45.
Ooh.
So
Another shopping montage.
it's not, although I did think you had got a shopping montage then, and I was like, fuck's sake. But you've not. It's fine. As you head further down the track, there is a man trapped under a log.
Nice.
Leaving. Fucking.
There's a few cries, help! Anyone, I'm stuck, help me.
Why are we leaving it? Why do you want to leave it?
Does he look wealthy?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Susan just walks over and picks up the log.
Yeah, Susan could help. Susan helps.
Okay, amazing. So tell me what you roll on your perception check. Susan picks up the log, and I will tell you directly what happens after that as well, so you can see.
Oh,
We're gonna need a bigger blanket.
7. Okay. So yes, the guy is in some quite nice clothes. Susan, you lift the log, and he kind of stands and dusts himself off. He strokes, or he kind of steps on his tiptoes and strokes the bottom of your chin, says thank you, and then disappears.
Oh, fucking hell.
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
I go over to her and I look her in the eyes and I go, "You okay?"
I'm fine, but he didn't know what a blanket was.
I mean, that's probably true. Probably true.
So he just vanished. He vanished. There's no footprints in the ground.
No footprints in the ground. He just vanished.
Should have left him there. Told you.
Well, hopefully this helps us in the future.
I don't know. Susan goes back to her harness, puts it on, and carries on plodding onwards.
Okay, we're going. Let's go.
What? So hold on. So you're dragging the cart
With her special load.
Right, the goat is riding the donkey in front of the cart. The cart's being pulled by large Susan. Did you not follow this?
Come on, keep up.
I know we got given the cart to speed our journey to Yata, but as the players, we say, "Fuck you, DM. We're going to keep this journey nice and slow."
How a donkey's
Plodding
having a
onwards.
fucking lovely time. Honest, a donkey is having a hell of a nice time.
Yeah.
The
Day of his life.
For the first hour, the donkey
doesn't
didn't
know
even really
Susan wants to
understand
eat
what's
it.
going on. Oh gosh. Okay. Wonderful.
Don't railroad us, Bushy.
I don't know, not at all.
Let us have
Not
our
at all.
slow journey.
Can we roll another D100?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Yeah,
fun.
fuck it.
Yeah,
why not?
let's go. D100.
What? What would you 100 then?
71.
I would have
Another-
gone Robin also. Go on.
Oh, you're now like 4 episodes away. You're not getting into that fucking house until like when we come back.
Yeah, we are.
There's gone.
Quickly.
It's gone.
Do you remember
So
we used to play
quickly.
Dungeons and Dragons? We're playing Monopoly next week.
71.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a guy in rags. Fuck it. Let's make it a woman this time. I keep saying a guy and then I keep sticking with it. It's a woman dressed in rags, kind of sat at the base of a tree, muttering to herself and then kind of giggling away. And as you guys go past, I mean, first of all, she's going to look slightly perplexed, even for this lady, at the fact that there is a donkey and a goat. And then, yeah,
That's the scouting party.
yeah, yeah. And she's like, well, is anybody up for a game?
Oh, what game?
Games? I'll tell you a riddle. Answer the riddle, you get a prize.
And if I fail?
don't answer it correctly.
Well, then I suppose you'll have to give me a prize.
We got frogs. They're petrifying.
Do we get to decide the prize?
Yeah.
Like if
Sure.
we fail, we get to decide the prize.
Sure.
Okay, sure. What's the riddle?
I have a tail, but no body. I have a head, but no brain. What am I?
I want to say out of character. I want to say a sperm.
I will flick a copper coin in my hand and go, no idea. And keep touching it.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense than.
And I go, cool, heads or tails?
A coin.
Coins, yes. Very good, very good.
I prefer my answer. It's accurate.
Well,
And if that was the actual answer, you get a bucket of.
You get showered in a good time.
I repeat. So, chatbox, the riddle was: I have a tail but no body. I have a head but no brain. What am I? And the answer was not sperm, although that was
While we're
suggested.
having this conversation, right? You know, right, Susie now. Has she got tail?
Well,
No.
the UNT.
Large Susan
No, I don't think so.
or Susie? No.
Some
I haven't.
UNTs have tails,
No,
don't
I
they?
don't think.
So have you just got like a snake bottom?
What's a snake bottom?
Hold on. Hold
What
on.
is happening there?
Are you thinking like Medusa style? So top half and then into a snake.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I'm
Just
trying
a
to,
smooth area.
or is it just like?
He's not a
is-
eunuch.
Oh, they look like like in
I-
Sky. You know how like in Skyrim you've got the lizard folk people, kind of. What are they called? I should know. I play enough of Skyrim to know. What the
I
fuck
don't
are they
know.
called?
UNT don't have tails because
No.
if they have the tail, they've got the snake body, which is the slightly different UNT.
And if you've got the snake
Pure
body,
blood.
all you are is a tail, just a head
Yeah.
and a tail, a head and a neck.
Yeah,
So
just
you
one
are.
long tail. Yeah, whereas UNT purebloods like me, it's just got scales and very thin features.
So you got a bottom?
Yes.
Is that what the point of this question
I
was?
think
No.
I think technically it's a cloaca, but I'm happy to
A
go with
what?
bottom.
Hang on, I'm going to
Cloaca.
Google that.
like an arse flap.
Oh Lord. You want Google that? Not Google that.
I'm googling it. What's it called? A cloaca?
Cloaca.
I have snakes, so yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck?
They
Why
raise
are
their
you holding that like that?
they raise their tails like that.
Right, so okay, that's fine. I was just checking because I was wondering if you have got like a tail, how would you sleep on your back?
That's genuinely the point of this conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brilliant.
got a long walk.
What happened in your adventures, Bushy? Nothing. They just fucking walk around chatting bollocks.
I
I did
have
say
a specially
time.
shaped mattress.
I was gonna say you might as well just feed all your notes to your dog. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to assume you're going to carry on having that conversation after the lady has given you.
what do we get? What do we get?
Yeah.
Oh well, an interesting conversation about how Susie's arse is. That's what we get. She gives you a pouch
Ooh,
that feels a little bit hefty, and
thank you.
here's the thing: are you counting it in front of her, or are you going away and counting it after?
In front. Tip it out in front of her. Tip it
Yeah,
out on the floor,
well,
directly in
it's not
front
gonna be
of
on the floor, but like, I'm gonna
On the
open it,
blanket.
just like I'm gonna tip it into my hand, like a little bit into my hand.
In the pouch, you have 50 gold coins.
Ooh.
Ooh la la.
Sounds like 10 gold coins each, right?
Well, I'm holding it currently and I'm waiting. I'm like, where'd you get this money?
Well, it's, only money. Money can't buy everything, dear.
Was it really worth giving away for an answer to a riddle? You knew the answer.
Well, yes, if I didn't know the answer, how could I give you the prize?
Have you got any more riddles for more monies?
No, not today. Come back tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. And then I guess I'm gonna like tip it out and like I'll give 10 gold each.
Can we just like walk off screen and come back on? Will it like respawn?
I'll tell you what. And she turns around and pulls the classic hobo stick and a napkin, and she kind of looks in and she looks at you and then she huddles over it a bit more and she's like, I'll ask you one more question. And if you get this right, you can all have something special to drink. How about that?
I'd rather have gold coins.
Tea party.
I need about 1,000 to buy this amazing trident, which I'm pretty sure it's called the Gilly Fighter. I'm convinced it's the Gilly Fighter. I think that's what it is. But a drink sounds good. A drink sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
What is running around water deep, yet never truly moving?
The wall, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, you're very clever. Well, I suppose. And,
I still give 10 gold to everyone just so everyone is aware. Add.
you also get a healing potion each.
Ooh.
What do we get? Eating potion each?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a lot to write to do.
Right, so we've got another 5 here. So do you want to edit the 2 to a 7, or do you want to just add an extra 5?
I'm gonna write.
Or
the
just
new
put
one.
them in one by one.
We could put it-
Because it
yeah.
ups the probability of pulling out a potion.
You could
Alright
do
then.
that.
So we
Right.
got 7. Okay.
Yeah. So you've
If
got
it
2
just says
already in there.
portion, it's a normal one. Go, keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's it from this lady. I mean, you can ask her more questions if you want, but she's going to be like, "Hey, got nothing else to give you, boys." And go.
I'd like to know how she generates 50 gold coins overnight, but let's not dwell
Yeah,
on
no.
it. We can-
Thank you, little lady. We're gonna go now. And then just back in the cart.
Bye, driver. Bye, driver. Yeah.
Lad Susan. Yip yip.
Like Susan starts plodding onwards while saying to Philip, "No tail, but a body," and still trying to work out the riddle.
Oh. I still think sperm was a better answer.
Chatbox, it was coins. I've just seen you said, "Is it a worm?" It's coins. There. Don't let the sperm thing fool you. That's that's complete.
Look,
whole other
it
tangent.
fits though, okay? It fits.
All right. Cool. So, it's about the middle of the day. It's about the middle of the day, and you guys are carrying
We've
on.
got nowhere.
Yeah, you guys are like half an hour out from town. There's just row after people that you guys stop at each one and like.
Nigel's like, you guys are dicks. Let's fucking...
Yeah. One town, the nearest town. That's all we were doing.
So,
What's he taking, by the way? What's he carrying, or is it just an empty cart?
it was just an empty cart. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you guys travel onwards, and it's like I say, it's kind of like, yeah, one job, exactly, Chatbox. One job they had.
Our job is to entertain. We're doing a great job.
I would also like to add, me and Bushy got to play a game as players on the weekend that we're talking about, and it was 45 minutes for the opening of the whole session. So don't have too much sympathy for him.
Oh yeah, poor PJ was stuck DMing for the pair of you of a shapeshifter trying to shapeshift into a picture.
All it
Oh,
was
sorry.
some woman putting up a poster, and we were like, "You're gonna fucking get this, right? Let's go." It's not level.
Oh, I was the biggest asshole around. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, PJ. It was fun, though. It was fun. I fucking loved it.
Oh, no,
I didn't realize there was so much spite involved in D&D. Like...
Oh yeah, if you're a forever DM, the moment you have this is the problem. People always think DMing is so hard, and it's only so hard because you will always end up having a forever DM in your party when you try to DM for the first time, and they will try to get payback, even though it's not specifically on you. They will get payback for all the times you fuck them over. That's why I went on this.
Of anger.
That's why I went. That's why I did my one shot on the second day, because they got all of that out of their system.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've just realised it should have been Nutsack that was giving you these fucking riddles. That'd have been better.
Oh.
Nutsack.
Oh, Nash.
Oh, Nash. Yeah.
No more Nash.
Yeah, answer that fucking riddle.
Just throw some meat at him.
Okay. So you guys head over, you get into Yarta, and it's remarkably like Triboar, a little bit smaller, but still kind of very merchant and traveller heavy. Excuse me. There is one main inn, which is the Barge Right Inn. Nigel, otherwise known as Shalvus, says, "This is my stop. If you can give me a moment, then you will have the requirements that you need." And he kind of drops inside and has a bit of a word and comes back out, and he's like, your rooms for the night are taken care of, and dinner is taken care of as well.
Lovely.
I need to go and attend to some business, but there may be an option tomorrow should we require a further job if you're open to taking it on. Then
listen, if you want to go to the next town along, we're the folk to slow your journey down.
He smiles and he has a bit of a chuckle. You guys did take a long fucking time. Oh.
Yeah, but you were saying.
But it was interesting.
Oh yeah.
Chat box. Never, ever, ever do you say that you're paying for the adventurers' drinks. Fuck that. We're not crazy, man. So, yeah. So, as you go inside, it's a half orc that is the proprietor, whose name is Nalaska. Nalsakur. He thanks you guys again for bringing in Shalvus, who you guys probably won't recognize the name of, since he's been called Nigel all the time. But he thanks you for bringing Shalvus with you to here, and repeats the offer of a warm dinner and some clean beds for the night, free of charge.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Would you like a go on the frog and maybe become a bait in Alaska? Yeah.
Very good.
Man.
Dan's just tapped in the bush. He doesn't do inspiration.
I'm just praying he doesn't mute me.
I didn't do that sort of thing.
But
I haven't done that myself. I was busy bringing up like the next town along just to see what you were.
that was your first mistake, expecting us to get to the next town.
Well, yeah. So, you guys, as you are staying the night, I'm assuming there isn't anything extra you want to do for the evening. There isn't that much going off in the town, so unless you're deliberately out to cause some chaos, which is always open.
Is Nigel still with us, or is he gone?
He's gone.
So all I want to do is maybe discreetly, who's the best to do it? Yeah, I'll do it. I just want to ask about the family a bit and see if anybody in the tavern knows of the family of the next village over. They might not.
Which family?
The Magister.
Yeah, the Marcus. I did
The Magister.
The Magister family.
Yeah.
Okay. So make an investigation roll.
Oh, wicked. Okay.
Ooh.
+6. 17.
Okay. Okay, and then how are you going about acquiring this information?
I am. First of all, I have a first level disguise self. As I came into town, I disguised myself. I am now walking around the tavern, just casually sitting down, looking like a little bit of a drunk, kind of in my rags with my caps, and I got to people. I go, "Hey, you're right. I'm kind of new in town. I'm going to work for the family down the road in the kitchens. Do you know of them? I'll buy you a drink if you tell me, TL. You know what I mean?"
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
$20. Yeah, but
Nice.
16 plus.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Cool. So there isn't too much here because the Magister family in Silvery Moon is quite a little bit along from where you are currently. However, the Magisters are quite well known to be quite ruthless, and they are a family of mages. Rumor has it that they're up to some shady stuff. Some people mention cults. Some people mention sacrifice.
Ooh, they sound like some good people party with. Okay. That's great. Yeah. Of course, I relay all of that next morning, that night. I relay all that to everyone.
You say of course, but you never fucking read as the rolling pin, so it's not a given.
Oh, the rolling pin is ingredients for bread.
Is that true, Bushy, or is that just?
I didn't read it.
Roll insight. Roll insight.
It's like a list of ingredients for bread.
I'm gonna check on you. I just rolled a 14. I think I believe you.
But what type of bread? Is it rye? Is it sourdough?
What's right, roll? Deception. No. Yes, bread.
Dwarvish bread.
Dwarvish bread.
Yeah, it's dwarvish is very important.
Okay.
Is that bread with added shortening then?
Hey.
Yeah.
Is it just beard misspelled?
Yeah. The dough only rises halfway.
I mean, you've got a halfling, a quarterling in your party.
Quarterling.
That's Rahara, isn't it? Isn't he half elf and half halfling?
No, he's half elf and half human.
Is he? Oh.
I couldn't do that. If I'd gone halfling, that means I get luck, and I'm like, fair dues, Felix gets a lot of shit because of luck. So I was like, no. Luck is good.
Luck is good. Lucky is like such a good.
So, the next morning, Nalaska, as he kind of goes, good morning. You've all trust you've slept well. I wonder if I could ask one additional favor.
I mean, it costs nothing to ask.
Well, I have some ale that needs to be delivered to the Troll in Flames. It is over in the Calling Horns, which is the next town over. And I was hoping, seeing as Shalvar gave you the cart, that you'd be willing to take those casks of ale on to them.
So wait, so we've got this next town, and then we've got Silvery Moon. Where's Silvery Moon?
So, you have... Let me get this up.
I look at Lord Susan, and I say, are you ready for a little bit more work today? Are you happy to do some lifting, or would you like a day off?
It's nice to do walking.
Cool.
I look at Susie and say, we could drink that ale on the way.
and replace it with piss water. Make sure the donkey has a big drink before we leave. That's all I'm saying.
And also large Susan.
Yes.
So
we have ale, and needs to be delivered to the Troll in Flames, which is the next town over.
Which is a great name. That is a great name.
I was about to say, a tavern called the Troll in Flames has got to be worth a visit, right?
It does. I want to go there just for the tavern, I'll be honest. Never mind all this malarkey.
That's metal as fuck.
We're basically doing a pub crawl is what we're doing. We're doing a really long pub crawl is what we're doing.
So, you started out here.
We will deliver your ale.
Hopefully, you guys should be able to see this on screen, but you started out in Triboar, which is just here. You travelled along to Yarta here. What you actually did was
You're not showing us anything.
Yeah, we can't see it, Butch.
Don't we to add it?
There we go.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, that's a lovely detailed map.
So, yeah, it's not... wherever this is, aided.org.
It's Silvery
It's very
Moon.
good. So, Triboar to Yarta to Calling Horns, round to Silvery Moon.
Right, so it's on the way. Let's go. It's
It
closer.
is
It's
indeed.
closer to where we want to go.
All right. So
Yellow
yeah,
ship.
it's almost like the DM planned this shit.
It is. Does this mean? Does this right? We're heading off on the road again. You know what that means.
Lick that
Road
frog.
again.
On the road
Lick
again.
that frog. Let's go.
Lick my frog, lick my crack.
Go on then.
Me dragons on me.
Pescus, I haven't heard nothing from these pesky faces. This is great. Does this work? Well, again, 95.
What was 95?
95. You're now a target.
I am not for the next minute.
Yep.
I've got
Cool.
23.
Missiles.
23.
For
Could I
missiles.
have a game of darts in the pub, please?
Absolutely. Will Era be close to the dartboard by any chance?
Depends. Where were we having this conversation? Where were we having this conversation?
Ava, would you like to do the scoring? Chalk up the scores.
Well, the darts.
Yeah.
I'll throw a dart.
So, did you say 23?
23.
Okay, I need you to make a D6 roll for me, please.
Can do. Coming in 4.
Okay. For the next 4 days,
Ooh.
your fur has turned a vibrant shade of blue.
Oh, you saucy sod.
Squash is blue. You're the cookie monster now.
Yeah.
Well, that is outstanding.
It looked like a Jim Henson production.
Yes.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Anybody else licking the frog?
Susan loves the spicy frog.
Spicy frog.
21. Spicy frog.
21.
21.
Okay, so you lick the frog, and your head snaps back, and your eyes roll back, and the vision that stands before you is Rahara on the floor
No.
with a pool seeping from beneath him.
Dun dun dun! Clutch my pearls.
And then you're back.
I scream.
I'm invalid.
I let out a huge scream and drop to the floor and start checking on the floor where the vision just was.
Okay. So you will know that. So the floor and the surroundings did not look like where you were currently.
Okay.
As you drop, if you've dropped to the floor and crying, I am instantaneously going to come to your side and look at you and say, "What's wrong?" Like,
Yeah.
okay.
I look to Rahara and I feel a little bit self-conscious at this point that everyone's just seen me drop to the floor. And I'm like, I say nothing.
Amazing.
And I stand very still.
I thought you were going to comb your hair and just go into a rage. And just
Yeah, I genuinely thought that too. I thought you were about to go absolutely ape shit.
I would have thought if the vision was any longer.
So yeah. Anyone else? Anything else?
Now let's go deliver this ale to the next pub.
All right, awesome. So questions for you. Are you actually drinking the ale that is in the casks? What are you doing with it?
Oh, I'm not. I'm leaving it alone.
No, I'm not even now. I'm too happy being an iridescent blue.
I'm over it. I'm braiding Squashy. I'm braiding Squashy's hair to look more like Bolt because now they match in color, and I am loving this. I basically have a hairy version of Bolt. It's great. I'm so happy. Bolt is 100% curled up in your lap.
You can't even tell. We're just all so blue.
Yeah, completely camouflaged.
I will touch Bolt and make him emit blue light.
Yay! So happy.
It's basically like Labyrinth or like this group of fucking.
We've turned the cart into the slowest moving like police siren.
We've just large Susan and the donkey making the noises.
Yeah.
Large Susan's just copying.
Oh gosh. Okay. So nobody is there. So you guys head over to the Troll in Flames. It's another half orc that's there, whose name is Adraska.
Adraska, nice name, dude.
Why are they all Asker? Are they all related? Why are they all Asker?
I mean, they might be, but do you want to have that conversation with the half orcs?
Sure. I go up and I'll be like, I'm just really curious. I go, you're Adraska, and then we came from Nalaska, and then I don't remember who the first person was because I haven't wrote that down because note. But like
Nigel, you called him Nigel, and he was a human.
So like, is that just like an orc thing, or is that just like, is that a thing? Is that a cultural? Is that just how you know?
Family name.
Yeah.
No, we just have unimaginative parents.
Valid.
Okay,
That's enough of an answer for me.
we've got a beer delivery from Nalashkor, and I believe it's cash on delivery.
Didn't say anything about the cash, as it's already paid for, but good try, one. Good try. However, bring it this way and you can get some food.
Very good.
Okay.
And he'll take you off. If you bring it into the back, yeah, you can kind of sit in the kitchen with them, and they're cooking up some food, and you can help yourselves.
Can I cast floating disc and put the barrels on the floating disc and just push them in?
That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So you do that. Do you so do you guys do anything else? So it probably takes you another bit of time to get there. You can get another part of traveling. So you would get round to that's that.
I think all of us want to go rob a house. I think that's what all.
Yeah, all of you are heading towards. Okay.
I think so. Am I wrong? I don't like
magical stuff. Magical stuff.
Susie, is that what you want to do? And Susan, is like, are we off to rob a house? Obviously, this is out of character. No, but this is out of character. I'm not saying this out loud, but it's like I'm just double checking. I'm not reading the situation wrong.
Okay, so you guys all.
Susan would generally Susan would follow.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so you guys will spend your time then traveling over to Silvery Moon. We will head over there. So, let me just bring up all of my stuff for Silvery Moon.
I have really good news.
Yeah.
Since the level increase, I now have Tiny Hut.
Yay!
So we don't have to sleep like.
We've got a large Goliath in a tiny hut. It's not going to do it.
Oh yeah. Maybe I need more of a medium hut.
Okay.
I also, Rahara, have news.
Go on.
I'm blue. Double D, double D.
I don't like the fact you're blue. I would like to spend the next couple of days studying and trying to work out why and what type of magic would have done that. Not that I ever come up with the answer. I don't need to know the answer. It's just something I do.
It's every now and then you're going to go boink and pull a hair out.
Like when you see something on the internet, you go, I wonder how that works.
Yeah.
Bolt is just doing zoomies at your feet.
Yeah, just...
Well lit up like blue. Yeah, Bolt is loving life. Bolt loves that. Bolt is basically its own little, like with cats, you do the whole light thing. Bolt is his own light that he keeps chasing.
Chasing his tail.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a free spell, so I'll just keep casting it. I'll make his tail, the tip of it, glow that much brighter.
Yeah, Bolt is so happy.
Do you reckon there's like in D&D world there's a device you can make, like like on a controller in the old days, you used to flick a button and it auto press the button.
Yeah.
Is this something you can do where it just automatically like I'm gonna put this in my pocket, I'm gonna set the cantrip on it, and then it's just gonna keep casting the cantrip.
I'm pretty sure if we find the Talesftle, we can find somebody who can do that.
That's really cool, that is.
Yes. Okay.
Of all the things we want, but she's like, you want a fucking automatic light presser.
You've just made that.
Which is fine until you need darkness and you're like, fucking hell.
I was thinking more Amazon than Wish.com, if I'm honest with you. But,
Okay. So we will fast forward. We'll get you guys to Silvery Moon. So next session, you can take on your heist.
How many days does it take for us to journey to Silvery Moon?
Yeah.
So from where you were, you're looking like nearly 5 days.
Holy shit! I'm not blue anymore, guys.
How many? Oh, Seffi just turned up now. Oh, Seffi.
Can we?
Everything has happened.
Are we able to do that thing again? So that every pub we stop at on the way, I change my.
Oh yeah, because that's what you're genuinely trying to do. You were genuinely trying to help.
Suck in information from all these different places.
I thought you were talking about doing a D&D pub crawl where we just stop at every pub.
Yeah. Also,
go along the way and.
How many more D100s do we have to roll for the random encounters?
Well, it depends whether you actually want to get there or not.
I want to rob someone.
I want to go back. I want to bump it back into Riddle Woman.
Just to bring Selfie up to speed, we left Triboar and we got given a cart with a donkey, and so that we could get to the next town quicker. And we immediately replaced the donkey with Large Susan, so that we would still go at walking pace and get more random encounters along the way.
She can go faster. You just have to tell her to go faster. She'll go faster.
Yeah,
I think Large Susan is quicker than our donkey.
Yeah.
Definitely quicker than a donkey. That was the strategy.
I'll be honest with you, that donkey doesn't look well.
I thought a donkey traditionally made things easier to carry, but wasn't necessarily faster.
No, exactly.
And then we sat the goat on the donkey and sent it ahead of the party.
I've been down the front on Baldur's Gate, right? I've seen the state of the donkeys down there, and they look much better than this one.
Yeah.
Large Susan asked for this job, Seth, by the way. Don't claim poor Large Susan. It was all Large Susan's idea.
I will say I do want more random encounters though. Like I feel like if we get I want to see if we bump into the random.
You've got 2 more. You can have 2 more random encounters.
All these weeks of planning all these months of reading the book and planning. Don't worry, next campaign. Just literally get
random tables. Just random tables.
Walking down the road and boom.
19.
This campaign's called "You Find a Petrified Fucking Frog."
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of licking of the frog.
That's it. There's a start, the middle, and the end. That's it.
I gotta be honest with you, right? If the next D&D film is basically a random group of people that randomly do things because of random stuff, I'm like,
yeah, that's D&D.
The whole movie's just improv. That's what you want.
19, was that,
yeah,
sorry.
19.
So,
I want them randomly like shooting themselves in the foot because they rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Ahead of you in the ground is quite a large iron key.
Ooh. Have we got the same lineup where Philip's on top of the donkey and then we've got Susan driving the car?
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Donkey Goat Vanguard. 100%.
So Susan, you technically see the key first.
Yes.
What do you do?
I don't know. Somebody pass it back. Somebody more responsible.
Oh, you grab the key.
Onwards.
You bend. You've got
Hang
the
on.
thing on. So you've got the thing on, and you drop yourself down,
Pick up
Yeah.
the key.
and then you pick up.
Pick up the
and then
key.
you pick up the key.
Yeah.
No, we've got a better way. Just keep going. Like Susan, keep going. And we'll lean down and we'll catch it. You know, like in the
Okay.
films where they gather it up. But we're going so slow,
Yeah.
it's just really easy to pick up the key off the floor.
It's going to be like the
Alright,
we're
Austin
hanging
Powers.
there.
It's going to be the
Who's-
Austin Powers thing with the steamroller, isn't it? Where he's like,
Yeah.
no.
We've got a key. We've got a key.
Yeah.
So who's gonna? All right, we've got okay, fine.
This is this shit. I've got identify and all sorts of stuff. Do you want
There
to?
we go.
Have we got magic? Detect
Yeah,
magic.
But
can
also,
someone
we've got to
detect
say-
magic?
Also, thanks for the stickers.
Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
Stickers on the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Oh, I saw them.
Yeah,
I saw them.
Where's
on,
my picture?
I saw them in the Discord. They are awesome. Frogbirds.
I need to keep
The
checking the
stickers.
Discord.
Yeah.
Discord's
Luckily,
pretty
when I
cool.
start the PC up, it starts up automatically, and that's the only
Yeah.
reason why I check it because I'm shit at it the rest of the time.
It's well
Thank you very much for our drawings. They are
Um,
excellent.
Yeah, we
Amazing.
love them. We love them.
They're genuinely absolutely like gorgeous. You have to sell Frogbert on your website though. I think that'd be great. I think people will love Frogbert. Nobody will understand why, but all these people will have merch that they don't know what it's from.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're all gonna love the frog stickers.
They're
Holy
great.
shit!
Yeah. See. Okay. So you want one more random encounter? Go.
Well, we picked up the key. Did it do anything?
We picked up the key.
Yeah.
Who's leaning out to pick it up? Who's leaning out to pick it up?
Yeah,
In
one
the
of them they detect
in the
magic.
holding.
So
Whoa,
I'm gonna give it to
if we're going to
Susie
start
and say-
casting spells, then you won't get another random encounter. Let's just throw that out there. You guys are going to be
Oh,
more
you
engaged
guys-
in what you want to know.
Put the key in the holding. We might need
Okay.
it later.
We'll do
Okay.
it later.
Hang on,
Okay.
hang
Put the
on,
key in the bag of holding.
wait. I go get the bag.
While he gets the bag, while he gets the bag, hold on. While he gets the bag.
For fuck's sake.
79. Did I roll
A bag full of
79?
Rizzler, a bag full of Rizzler with notes on them.
No, I'm making out the paper, and tomorrow I'll print them up all nice on the
Yeah, Johnny.
Selfie. Johnny does indeed.
Yeah, hold up your bag
Bag of
again.
holding.
Or just
Yeah.
a bag of
Real,
holding for
a real
selfie.
bag of holding. And if he uses the bag of holding in combat, he's got to randomly pick out of the bag of
Something out
holding.
there. Which is not at all the reason why I'm giving you all of this bullshit.
Which I feel based on previous actions, decisions, and encounters, the randomization of the bag of holding might do us favors. I think.
Yeah, great.
Potential. Okay, so I need,
Oh god.
and it can be all of you, to give a perception check.
I'm good at this. I am can do it.
I'm good at
It's
perception.
like the second. This is like the second dice roll I've had to do all game.
Hey, 10.
But you
9.
have been moving a cart, so don't worry too much.
I have, and I rolled a whopping 14.
10.
Come on, Mahara.
Please.
13.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
Not very good.
So ahead of you, there's a tree that stands out from the rest. It's a bit broader. Otherwise, there's something that kind of gives off a bit of a feel about this tree, but you just haven't been able to grasp quite what it is. Maybe if you had a druid who could give you a bit more information, who knows?
Should we roll for the donkey?
Yes.
Oh,
You want me rolling?
And Philip's the goat.
Yeah.
You want me rolling?
Yeah,
What are we rolling?
the boss got to roll. I
If
want
it's just D20s. Okay, so the donkey rolls a 9.
Donkey don't know what's going on.
And Philip rolls
He's going to crit.
Oh, Philip gets a 19. That's why he's the vanguard.
Nice.
See? He really is the goat.
Philip knows
Yeah.
all about this tree, but
Yeah,
has
he
no way of communicating that to us. So.
He's just terrified of Susan muddling him into a nice smoothie.
So, Druid.
Tree. There's a tree.
Can I just say, Bolt also rolled a 19. The animals are better at perceiving that.
This is what's up.
But however, Bolt can actually talk, I think. Bolt can talk Bolt can talk Draconic, which so can I, funnily enough. So Bolt can talk and explain what Philip's seen.
Well, so Bolt can tell you that he also knows and feels that there is something off about this tree. Like there's something missing from it, or something that's there that it shouldn't be. But that's as far as he can tell you.
Okay. I let the others know there's something missing. Where's the key? Where the fuck is this key? Let's put the key in the tree. Put the key in the tree.
Who's got the key?
Oh, what?
There's no keyhole. You can look. There's no keyhole. I will save you that. I will save you that conversation.
We'll make a keyhole.
Hang on a minute.
We'll carve a
We'll
keyhole.
carve a keyhole.
Lord will punch one. There's something missing from the tree.
Is it
Would
obvious?
would it help if someone licked the frog? I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, lick the frog, Swashy.
You can if you want.
I'm licking the frog.
Who is aware that the tree's missing something? Has it got a coin slot in it or something like that? Is it a coin-operated tree?
Well,
So Bolt said that there is something missing, or there is something there that shouldn't be there. Is what
Okay.
I said. So,
Okay. I would like, come on, let's get sensible now, right? Because
a mimic tree.
All right.
Steph.
Fucking hell.
hang on a minute. No, I got a spell for this. Professional.
It turns into Harry Potter, right?
Can you detect magic on that tree and Mr. Snaky Man? Lady. Person.
Yep.
Lisa.
Yep.
Susie
Nice
can cast
bottom.
detect magic. Yep.
Nice bottom, by the way.
Cloaca. I shall detect magic. Ooh.
Bushy, just by the by,
Exorcise the demons.
I've got a 59.
A 59.
Yes.
Okay. I will tell you that in 2
No worries. No
moments.
worries. No rush.
Okay. What was your detect magic? What are you doing? Sorry.
Detect
Yeah,
magic
just
on
cast detect magic on the tree. Well, you cast it, and if the tree's close enough, so when we're within 30 feet of it.
Okay. So you guys can you can do that. I will tell you. Let me just get back to 59. Oh, Squashy, you regain your lowest level spell slot.
Hey.
I don't think you've spent it, but
Nope.
you know, just for that.
We are
Okay.
good, Selfie.
There is glowing from the center of the tree. There is a magic glowing. And I don't know. The problem is you're going to ask for a school of magic. And
I'm not bothered. If we know there's something magic in it.
Yeah. But it's not, so it's not the whole tree, right?
Yeah, it's just something in the
It's
center.
like, yeah, it's in the center of the tree.
Ooh. Glad
I
using
shall
you might
make-
actually need to punch the tree.
Yeah.
Lord Susan starts
I shall
winding up a
relay
right
that.
hook.
So first of all,
right at the meat
whoa,
hook.
before you do anything, I straight away I would like to cast Intellect Fortress on my sister, please, Lord Susan.
I mean,
So that
is there
means
much
we
intellect
have-
there to guard?
I love how we've waited until right at the end of the session to start doing all of this shit. This
So for the duration, you or one willing creature you can see within range as resistant on psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, charisma, saving throws.
Nice.
She needs all the intelligence advantage.
Right.
She winds up
And then,
a meat hook.
and then I will come over and gently touch large Susan on the shoulder and cast guidance, so you can add a D4 to an ability check of your choice.
Can I
Okay.
just understand? So
Large
you're
Susan
punching a tree.
stops. Large Susan stops and turns to the group. Large Susan stops and turns to the group and says, "Anybody else before I smack this tree?"
We just want to get like. I'm assuming
I
Susie,
just
you
wanna
pointed
smack
out.
this tree.
That's pass without trace on large Susan.
Stealth right
Large-
At
now.
least you can sneak up on the
Large
tree.
She winds up and runs at the tree with a meat hook clothesline.
Because we're trying to punch and get the glowy thing out.
Yeah.
Of course. That makes perfect sense.
What do you want us to roll for? What do you want us to roll for?
Make an attack. Make an attack.
Make an attack.
Yeah.
To hit
Wait,
a
I
tree.
could have used my axe for this. Would that be more sensible? She's attacking a tree. Should I chop it with an axe rather than just punching
Too
it?
late.
got an
You've
axe.
punched it now. You've punched it.
Too late,
Let's
okay.
go.
Unarmed strike it is. Let me put my axe down for a moment and punch the tree. Take care of the axe.
Hold my axe.
Philip's
That's
there
what
with
you're
the axe
doing.
in his.
Just taking this tree down. Brilliant.
26, mate.
Hey!
26.
Did you
18 plus 7.
Very
Come
good.
out, I come out like Hawk off the top rope.
The main thing is you didn't roll a 1, which is good.
I mean, it is a tree, so I can't imagine it's too hard to hit.
No, it's not.
Lord Susan could miss a tree in combat. I think.
Roll
Does
your
the tree
damage.
cast bark skin on itself?
Roll damage.
Yeah.
My damage is undefined. 5 damage on the tree.
But you can add.
Guidance
didn't
would be
have
to
my plus.
hit. Guidance
No,
would have been
guidance
to
is to hit.
damage, yeah.
So
And
5.
so, yeah, 5.
5 damage to the
Cool.
tree.
I got 5 on
so
it.
you wind up and you can run it in, and you drop a bomb on this tree, and the tree cracks and splinters, but it doesn't fall.
I would
Get
like to
cross at
turn to
this.
Squashy and go, how long do you think it will be before large Susan realizes that axes are the bane of trees?
Lord Susan overhears this and picks up her great axe and starts wailing on the tree with a great axe.
I turned to
Which is
Susie and
up.
say, about now is when she's going to
Amazing. Okay, so
Uh,
we will rush ahead. You guys are obviously intent on taking down said tree. You do take said tree down, and you are rewarded with a +1 sword.
Ooh.
Ooh. Who knows how to use swords?
What is it? A finesse weapon?
No,
However-
it's basic, isn't it? Oh.
You will need to attune to this sword.
Ooh.
Is it what does it? I'm proficient with martial and simple. I don't know if swords are martial or simple.
Yeah, sword is.
I'll have it. Let's go. Fancy sword. Do fancy sword work. That's if the cleric and the wizard and the other ranger doesn't want it.
No,
I'm good.
My heart's set on a trident and nothing else. Will do.
Cool. I'll take this. Yeah. Okay. Well, my
Can you believe that you're now playing in a game where in real life you want toys, but in the game you want toys?
Yeah,
Nice.
dice is the
Dice is what I want. That's what I collect.
Okay, so you guys then will eventually get to Silvery Moon. Silvery Moon is a rather nice city. It is one of the mainstays of the Lord's Alliance. It's got quite a lot going for it. Very nice houses. It's all stone, or predominantly stone and brick, with a few wooden structures. The Margister family are well known within here. Everything you've heard so far is good, and is proving true. They are indeed a family of mages. There is the odd concern about things of a more obscure nature. Some would say nefarious, but who are those that don't understand the wills of the gods? So,
Exactly.
Who are we to judge?
Yeah. Hey, we made it to the next time.
So can I think I can do a spell that I can for 8 hours. I can make us all look different. I mean, it's only just to get in the city because I'm presuming this is a human city. Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be. So it's going to be more. It's going to have a wider variety of species in comparison to Triboar and Yarta and stuff, because they were very much just kind of merchant towns, whereas this is a city.
Save that spell for when we do the heist. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Will you add the weapon, I'm assuming, Bushy, later?
I don't know. Though,
Yes,
Chad.
just make a note that you've got the +1 sword.
I
I need to build it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it before we go into the city. Because
What is a +1
we'll
sword?
do the heist at night, so it won't matter what color we fucking are. But
Yeah,
if one of us is blue, there's a fucking donkey riding a goat riding a donkey. That's not inconspicuous.
I'm not blue anymore.
No, it's not blue anymore. But what I was saying is that if we hold off, because we might not end up doing this within 8 hours. So if you hold off until we're within 8 hours,
If we get into the city, find ourselves with some digs, somewhere to get back to if we can, then we can scout a little bit, as Fred and Wilma.
okay.
And then in the night when it drops, we back to our ninja selves.
Yes.
And then we go in and do a job.
There's one thing about this party that screams, it's definitely that you're ninjas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got pass without a trace. This is foolproof. We will be so sneaky. It will be great.
+1 weapon means you get +1 to attack and damage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going down the disguise route, is it magical disguise? You can make us look like anything.
Yeah, I think so.
Humanoid.
I think I can do
Cool.
it.
Susie would really like to look like a lizard folk. Susie would like to look like a lizard folk with a tail.
Yeah, I can do that. So Susie's lizard.
Squashy would like to look exactly the same as he does, but just blue.
So can I make you? I'm gonna make you. In that case, I'm gonna make you more like. I'm gonna make all your hair drop out, but your skin underneath. Like Avatar.
That
or
sounds
like an Eladrin, a blue
horrifying.
Eladrin.
Horrifying.
Is that right?
Just make him a drow. Just make him a blue drow. Just make him a blue drow.
Oh yeah, make a blue drow.
The Drizzt wannabe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
What would you like
Choose
this to
amongst
be,
me.
O'Hara? Oh, go on.
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't mind. I'm just gonna pull my face mask right up, just to have my ears showing.
I can't believe this shit. You're going to change your us to look like different people, and you're just going to pull your mask up. Why can't we just pull our
You
mask
can
up?
give me that one.
Okay. I would like to. I would like to be changed into a female woman.
A female woman.
Yeah, I would like to. Fuck it. If we got into it, I would be to be very attractive. Very attractive.
They say D&D is all about imagination, but female woman, that's crazy.
Listen,
a
he's
female
being
woman.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Female woman, right? And I want it to be, insanely attractive, bit gypsy looking, so that if I need to go in and be a bit smutty with the guards, I'm in.
So you want to be Esmeralda? That's what you want to be. You're going to become Esmeralda. There you go. Okay, O'Hara's turning into
big fucking loop earring, ice walkers in.
So
Okay.
for next week's stream, you're all dressing up as your characters, right?
Oh my god. What should I go then? O'Hara, what did last year's want to be?
And
A panda.
Would it be hilarious or deeply sad if I just painted my entire body blue?
I would.
You see,
So,
you see,
It'd
I
be
was
hilarious on
thinking
Monday morning when you can't wash it off.
Yeah.
like Susan, are you not going to be a Loxodon?
A what? No.
It's a good question from Seth. Does it change the voice as well, or are you just going to all change and then still be the same?
I'm a lady, don't you know? It'll be fine. No, it'll be fine.
I think that's safe to say, Seth. It doesn't change your voice.
So, what did you want to be, Era? Come on now, tell me that.
Oh, I gotta think now.
So the panda thing, I'm negating. So I think it won't change his. It's like more of a magical disguise, but I don't think it makes you smaller. Or I don't know quite how it works. I'll have a look now.
Can you just have panda face? Just heavier panda face paint.
No, if I can make you smaller, I wanted to make you to like an 8-year-old kid.
I think they can look smaller, but if someone touches
but I still have my strength.
There'll be something about them. Yeah. So I wanted to be an 8-year-old boy dressed as a panda in a little panda costume and a balloon.
10 on 10.
There
10
we
on
go.
10. That'll be the best day of Lord Susan's life.
What we're saying is, in a town
and the balloon is where your head is.
Can I
in a town run by mages, Rahara's going to be a minor.
There's no point going to their house disguised as if they're mages. They're just going to go, well, he's fucking massive.
What would you like me to be, Rahara? What would you like me to be?
What do you want to be?
What are we missing? You've got the flirt, which is going to be yourself.
Well, what I was thinking, I got to be honest with you,
Go.
There's 2 guards at the bottom of them stairs.
It is.
So if I make you like Pammy Anderson vibe, blonde knockers, in.
Let's go. Human, I'm assuming. I'm assuming human or elf.
Yeah, like whatever you fancy, half elf, I don't care.
Yeah, one of them. We'll go with that. We'll go humanoid. We never know. We could find out they might be slightly kinky, and we could just go tiefling.
We could just send one of the boys in. Like, you don't know, do you? Like,
we don't know. They might. Yeah, they might not. We're just assuming.
Listen, I can go in there and talk cloaca at them. It's all good.
I look at Susie.
I'm a bit more aroused.
I look at Susie. I tweak the spell a little bit, and I make his bottom just a little bit tighter, just like.
It's appreciated.
So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, let's go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys are in Silver Moon. We'll pick that up next time. When I have to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what the last 5 minutes was that we got to.
I'm now Pamela Anderson. Rahara is now Esmeralda. Squashy is now Avatar. Large Susan is basically Georgie from It, but as a panda. And then and then Susie, what did you turn into?
A lizard folk with the best ass you've ever seen and a tail.
Yeah.
And Bushy, most importantly, let it be known that Rahara did this because we need to blend in.
Yes.
Listen, I'm going up to them guards and saying, you ever take a skink in the stink, you won't look back.
We have got all bases covered.
Well, I mean, except for the fact you probably don't know much more at the moment, other than there's 2 human guards.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I can do it. We can do them all. We've covered the bases.
You're just various bimbos, male bimbos, female bimbos, orc bimbos. Yeah, you're gonna cover
exactly. Play dumb, and then you won't get in trouble.
The more important thing is we're all going to have homework this week because we need to establish identities. These should be, false identities. We need backstory. We need everything for them.
I can categorically tell you won't get used. So you have fun doing that.
In the context of D&D, this is one of the more insane things. That's like, as in absolutely didn't need at all to change anyone's character.
Well, characters need characters. There you go.
This whole session has basically just been like that first 45. It feels to me like that first 45 minutes of PJ.
This is what happens when you take a week off, man. That's what's
like
up.
A couple of weekends ago. Yeah, we've got kind of nothing done. So okay, so we are at the end. There's 2, maybe 3, depending where we get to with this silvery moon bit, which is added in. So we'll see. But the idea is we'll end up and leave this bit on a bit of a cliffhanger. Then we'll go back over to G, doing some DMing for kind of the same amount of time for 10-ish weeks.
Yeah,
give or take.
10 weeks. We're not going to get out of the fucking first pub.
And then we'll come back. So yeah,
Right.
so another week or 2 with this craziness. And yeah, thanks guys. That was fun. I mean, it was fun. It feels like we didn't really get anything done in comparison to the last session, but then again, we didn't do anything in the last session either because we just did a shopping montage. So
We've now got a bag of all
last
them
session was-
really cool things.
Yeah,
Like,
we've gained like 5 health potions. We gained more health potions
yeah, that's true.
for them than we did when she's looking for them.
we
That's
left-
true. Some of these, so the D100 for the non-encounters, it's a thing on D&D Beyond in one of the forums that I found, and the person that did it, and I say that now as I've lost it. So, but thank you very much to Twiz Turtle, whoever Twiz Turtle is.
And I've
Yeah.
gained a sword. I don't know what you mean. I've gained a fucking sword. It's great.
Yeah.
and a key, and a key.
And a key. Also, Seffi got to
And a
watch.
key.
So Seffi turned up right as we ended, and we decided that we couldn't let that be, so we had to continue the session with Seffi.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
we needed to ramp
That's
up the
absolutely
chaos
true.
a bit then.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah.
I feel like
I gave you a little bit extra with the sword as well, because the sword was on a DC 20 perception check, which nobody quite got, but you were obviously very eager to find out what was going on with that
We
tree.
were.
So,
Oh, we just
Okay.
punch it. I
We-
love
So-
it.
or just
yeah,
punch
we
it.
just punched
if
the
in
tree.
doubt, punch the tree. That's what we've
Put
done.
down the axe and punch the
Yeah.
tree.
Yes.
And Donkey's standing there going, Donkey's standing there going, I'm glad you didn't smack me.
Yeah, that's it. And of course, you rescued a guy from a log that disappeared.
We did.
I like the fact that you detected magic on the tree, but not the guy that disappeared. You were like, no, fuck
We
this.
didn't get a
Guy
chance
that
to.
disappeared.
Like Susan just
Yeah.
ran and picked up the log.
No,
Yeah.
I was going to do
He's
stuff
gone.
and then
You
I
need
said
to
no.
I
know.
was going to go and see if he
Like,
needed
I-
healing because I wanted to lick someone again. But everyone's licking a frog, and I've not got to lick anyone.
Lick the frog. The frog is petrified. It probably does need healing.
No, it's a filthy amphibian.
what would happen if we cast Greater Restoration on it? Would he come alive?
It would flip out
Maybe.
about being licked all over the top.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
it will
but
go
that's
around
what we
licking
need to do,
everybody.
That's what we need to do. It's like to turn it out the stone is like restore it and then see like if it keeps the magical properties, but like it's like a frog.
So you mean
So-
like
so
those
please ask
frogs
him-
that people lick for the drugs, for the hallucinogenics on them?
Yeah.
Have
Sophie's
we played a
asking what
blinder
Philip and
with
Donkey are going to be disguised as. And I'm
Each
like,
other?
they're the only 2 things that are already not inconspicuous. Like, probably
I mean-
best we just
I mean,
throw people off the scent with a normal donkey.
I
Rahara's going to cast that magic floating disc on Philip.
yes!
Yeah.
I feel like Philip should be transformed into D. Schneider.
Yes.
Yes.
Donkey should be like, Gene Simmons or Ace Frehley or something, like just a weird mashup of.
Or just a straight up donkey, just with really accurate kiss makeup.
Yeah. That's it. That's what we got.
Which one? Is he going to be Star Child?
Well, he's not going to be Peter Criss, is he, mate? Jesus. No one wants to be the cat, mate.
He might like cats.
I love the cat.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat box. Yes, we have. I think everybody's seen Shrek, right? Chat box.
Yeah.
Seen Shrek. Yeah. Donkey. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a spell that I got to like animate an animal to make it talk.
I mean, I thought one of you had speak with animals.
But it doesn't mean that how does it work? Does it speak into our mind, or does it like just?
It just means you can understand them. Excuse me. It just means you can understand them. Right?
Susan had speak with animals and beast sense, although she's forgotten that. Apparently. That might have been helpful to say.
Or she spoke with the donkey, and the donkey told us to get some fucking urgency into our. Said our timekeeping was abysmal. I stopped talking to the donkey.
You can literally communicate with animals and convince them to do things. I've not been doing that.
There we go. Safi's already made a list of what we're all disguised as. She's going to be drawing all of our aliases.
Amazing. Okay, so very quickly, as we were on time, and now we're 20 minutes over, so I'm going to quickly move us on. In reverse order, then we will go. A very big thank you once more to Shade Glass Games.
Yay! Woo!
Monkey's Emporium.
Yay!
And Lost Souls Pizza.
Yay!
You tell how many times I have to remember that as I'm saying it. Lost Souls Pizza.
You and me both transferring the fucking phone, mate.
And a big thank you to Valkyries as well for all the treats, because Seth wasn't there before. So
go check out Valkyrie RPG for awesome dice.
100%.
Great
Gorgeous
channel.
dice.
And if you ever need recommendations, Shari is always happy to give recommendations on dice. So
and you can get fog stickers there now, I'm sure.
And
you can. You can also get like little Valkyrie like pins though as well. So you have the D20 little Valkyrie ones. They're well cool. And you can you can get metal dice and like the sharp edge dices and the normal dices and dice with ducks in and dice with octopuses in. And then I went through all of the dice. All of the dice.
So we'll be back next Sunday with more utter madness.
Back next Sunday with more chaos. I feel like it's going to be more chaos than what Wednesday will bring.
I feel like she's having a drink. I feel like she's having it. Have you got Call of Cthulhu Wednesday?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Does TJ know you've got Call of Cthulhu Wednesday?
He should.
It has been in the chat.
I was going to say it's in our chat. So
okay, there we go. I'll make sure.
Yeah.
Victory doesn't double book.
If you give him a reminder.
Yeah, I will.
PJ's the one that's consistent. It's us that need the reminder, and that's been shit. So.
As PJ's PA, I will make sure that he is aware.
Brilliant.
But yeah, cool. So yeah, Cthulhu Wednesday, D&D Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. I've got to go make food, so I got to shoot off.
All right, cool. I'm going to awkward wave now. Awkward wave. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.